You see it every day, right? Someone new online promising you can make an absolute fortune with AI just by typing a simple little prompt. But let's get real for a second. If it was that easy, wouldn't we all be millionaires by now? Okay, let's talk about what it actually takes.
This quote, man, it just cuts through all the hype, doesn't it? We've all seen those get-rich-quick videos, but the truth is, AI isn't some magic money printer. It's actually something way more powerful, but you got to approach it with a completely different mindset.
So here's the absolute core idea we're going to unpack together. You have to forget all the hype about AI being some magic machine that just spits out cash. The reality is, AI is a capability multiplier. It doesn't replace you, it amplifies you. It takes whatever skills you have and makes you faster, smarter, more efficient, turning your regular 1x speed into 5x, 10x, or maybe even 20x.
This right here is the fundamental concept you need to get locked in. AI is a multiplier, not magic. It works with you, not for you. And honestly, understanding that difference is the very first step to actually making any real money with it.
And this simple math just illustrates the point perfectly. I mean, think about it. If your starting skill level in, anything is 0, what happens when a super powerful tool multiplies it? Well, anything times 0 is still 0. AI needs a foundation to build on. It needs your willingness to learn and your effort to execute. Without that, you've got nothing.
So, with that foundation set, let's get into the good stuff, the practical methods. First up, we've got AI theme pages. Now, this is more of a long-term play, but here's why it's so brilliant. Instead of just chasing a quick buck, you're building a real long-term asset, an audience, that you can then monetize in all sorts of ways down the road.
And the process itself, it's surprisingly straightforward. It all starts with picking a niche. Then, you use AI tools to generate your content and design your graphics. The really crucial part, though, is posting consistently. That's how you build that audience asset. And then finally, you get to monetize it. Let's break that down a bit more.
So step 1 is finding a niche, but not just any niche, right? You need something that's relatable, that's always going to be relevant, and that you can actually make money from. Here are some of the absolute best ones for beginners. Things like student productivity, self-help, AI tools, or finance basics. These all have huge demand and a practically unlimited supply of content ideas you can generate.
Now, this is where it gets really, really interesting. Look at the earning potential here. This isn't some abstract idea. It's a tangible roadmap. Once you hit 10,000 followers, you could be looking at up to 8,000 rupees a month. By the time you get to 50,000, that jumps to as much as 60,000. And once you start adding your own digital products, you can absolutely cross that 6-figure monthly mark. And the best part? You don't need a camera, a mic, or any major investment to start.
All right, let's shift gears to our second method, which is called AI skill cycling. This approach is super innovative because it's all about building lots of small, resilient income streams. So instead of betting everything on one big idea, you create this whole portfolio of digital assets that are working for you 24/7.
So the key to understanding this is the micro skill. A big, broad skill like content writing can take years to really master. But a micro skill, like writing scripts for Instagram Reels, is just a tiny specialized piece of that. It's something you can learn and get really good at in just a few days, especially with AI as your personal tutor.
And this is the cycle. It's a beautiful, simple loop. You use AI to quickly learn a micro skill. Then you use AI again to create a digital product based on that skill, like an ebook, a set of templates, or a planner. You then sell that product on a platform like Gumroad, and once that little income stream is up and running, you just repeat the whole process with a new micro skill.
The scalability here is just incredible. I mean, imagine one of these micro-scale products brings in just 300 rupees a day. That might not sound like a life-changing amount of money on its own. But what happens when you've gone through this cycle, say, 10 times? Well, suddenly you've got 10 of those small streams adding up to 3,000 rupees a day. That's 90,000 rupees a month. See how that works? Okay, on to our third and final method, AI-Assisted Freelancing. Now, while the other methods are about building long-term assets, this one is all about generating cash flow right now. It works so well because you're tapping into immediate existing demand for services, and you're using AI as your secret weapon, your unfair advantage, to deliver amazing work super fast. The real beauty of generative AI is that you don't need to be a world-class expert anymore to offer these high-value services. You can use AI to help you with stuff like blog writing, creating YouTube scripts, polishing up resumes, or even managing a brand's social media accounts. These are all services that people and businesses are desperately looking for today.
But, and this is a huge but, the real secret to succeeding here is this: your output quality is 100% determined by your input quality. A lazy, simple prompt like "write a blog on digital marketing" is going to give you a generic, mediocre result that nobody will pay for. But a structured prompt, where you tell the AI its role, you define the task, you set the tone, you identify the audience, and you include a call to action, that gives you a world-class output in literal seconds.
And look, here's a crystal clear pricing strategy to follow. In your first month, you start small, charge a bit less, just focus on building a great portfolio. In month 2, once you've got some testimonials, you can seriously increase your rates. And by month 3, you can be charging professional project rates with the potential to earn anywhere from $50,000 to over $1 lakh per month. It's a proven path.
So we've covered 3 really powerful methods, but truthfully, none of them will work without the right system underneath it all. And that's where this idea of the wealth triangle comes into play. Think of it as the operating system that makes all of these tactics actually successful.
This quote just sets the stage perfectly. I mean, having a goal to make money is fine, it's great, but it's not nearly enough. What actually gets results is the system you follow consistently, day in and day out. This is where 95% of people fail. They get excited, they try something for 2 days, and then they quit. So the triangle has 3 sides. First up is skill. You learn a micro skill, and you let AI 10x its effectiveness. Second is systems. This is where you apply that skill with relentless, boring consistency. And the third, final side is scale. Once you've proven the system works, you just replicate it to achieve that amazing exponential growth. 1 theme page becomes 2, then 3, then 4. So let's bring this all home. Whether you're building a long-term audience with AI theme pages, creating a portfolio of digital assets with skill cycling, or earning quick cash with freelancing, the core principle is exactly the same. AI gives you unbelievable leverage. It can do a lot of the heavy lifting. But it cannot and will not provide the 2 most essential ingredients, the initial skill and the consistent system. Only you can bring that to the table. So the real question is, where are you going to start?